What is up, guys? Cabal Cacus here. Thank you so much for stopping by, and today we are going to be taking a look at the brand new Salvagers Salvo, quite the mouthful, new ritual grenade launcher just added into Destiny 2 with Season of the Chosen. The last time we had a Pinnacle grenade launcher in the special slot, it was the absolutely infamous Mountaintop, and that was the first thing people thought of when they heard another one of these was coming to the game. Well, is this the Mountaintop 2.0? Can it hold a candle to that iconic weapon? Well, that's what we're going over in this video, and so let's get started. So, first things first, let's talk about how to acquire this weapon as fast as possible. So you're going to begin the quest by talking to the gunsmith. Now, the quest is called Messy Business, and very importantly, it's just one quest, unlike last season where you had to choose between a Gambit quest or a Strike quest or a Crucible quest. This quest will let you get progress no matter which activity you're doing. So you can go and play some Gambit, and then go play some Crucible, and then some Strikes, and all three of those activities will count towards this one overall quest, or you could just specialize in one singleton activity. Now, this quest has two different requirements. Firstly, you have to get 7,500 points. You earn points by killing enemies, and you earn bonus points by getting kills with grenade launchers and grenades. So, to get this done as quickly as possible, here's the loadout I used. Firstly, I have a special grenade launcher, the Deafening Whisper God Roll, which is Ambitious Assassin plus Wellspring that I got last season, worked excellently for this. And then make sure that on top of that, you're using a heavy grenade launcher as well. So something like the Anarchy would obviously be top tier, but any kind of good legendary grenade launcher would be great here as well, because that means you can throw on double grenade launcher finders and scavengers, and they're going to work for both of those weapons, your special and your heavy. But don't forget about the grenade parts. I'm also specifically using the armamentarium so I can yeet as many grenades as possible, because again, those are also going to get you bonus points. Now, the other requirement is matches completed, and you're going to get bonus progress for doing either Nightfall Strikes or winning in either Crucible or Gambit. So we did a Nightfall Strike, and upon completion we got just 3%. Then we won a Gambit game and got 5%. And at that point we realized Gambit is really the way to go. I really don't enjoy the Crucible that much, so I didn't bother to do that, as well as the special ammo economy and how inconsistent your progress is going to be. I would rather stick to Gambit. We made really cracking progress. We were pretty much the first people in our clan or anything like that to get this done, because again, a win will give you around 4 or 5%. Sometimes it's 4, sometimes it's 5. It seems right in the middle. And then a loss will give you 3 or 4%. So you're not even losing that much progress if you lose. And the thing about Gambit is that once they updated it somewhat recently to be only one round, you kill the Primeval or the other team kills theirs, and it's over, means that you can complete 2 to 3 Gambit matches in the same time you're doing one Nightfall Strike. Or if it's a close Crucible game, again, that's going to take a substantial amount of time. Gambit, you win fast or you lose fast almost always. Not to mention that weaponry like grenade launchers, especially a wave frame grenade launcher like this Deafening Whisper, can really be used to its full potential in either Strikes or Gambit to clear out ads super efficiently. But we were winning so fast at Gambit, we did get the 100% matches completed just barely before we got our points. And so we simply went into a Strike, went into some lost sectors in that Strike, and quickly finished that off in just a few minutes after we got our Gambit grind done. But that is what I would recommend, just grinding Gambit. It's really quite fast. In any event, once you get both of those parameters to 100%, you go and talk to the gunsmith, and as you can see, you get a fully masterworked version of this grenade launcher. So let's take a look at its perks. Very importantly, it does spawn with spike grenades, which is going to increase the damage for a direct hit, which is a PvE all-star perk. After that, we've got 4 different perks. Firstly, we have Ambitious Assassin, where if you get a kill, next time you reload, you're gonna have 2 rounds in the magazine. Get 1 or more kill with those 2 rounds, you get another 2 rounds for the next reload. Very good with these breech-loaded grenade launchers. After that, Demolitionist. Every kill is going to give you more grenade energy, and if you throw your grenade, it's going to instantly reload your grenade launcher. Then in the second column, both of these perks, this is actually the first time ever we're seeing them spawn on a breech-loaded special grenade launcher. Because firstly, we have chain reaction. This makes it so that when you get a kill with this grenade launcher, the enemies will explode similar to Dragonfly, except you don't need the headshot. If that explosion then causes some other enemy to die, that other enemy will explode as well, hence the chain reaction. And then we have Vorpal Weapon, which is going to increase damage by 15% against bosses, vehicles, and guardians with their supers. So, to be honest, when I saw this, it was both disappointing and yet exciting. The disappointment comes from the fact that this doesn't have any completely unique perks, which is really the difference between the Pinnacle, Mountaintop, and the ritual weapons we get nowadays. So that is something to be aware of. With that being said, this is potentially the best PvE-focused special grenade launcher we have gotten in a very long time. Like, holy crap, all 4 of these perks are PvE all-stars. Like, Ambitious Assassin spawning on last season's Deafening Whisper, that was like one of the best weapons you could get in the entire season. It was really, really good, and it's also very good here. Demolitionist is going to help you really spit out a ton of damage very fast, especially when combined with Vorpal Weapon. Like having a spike grenade launcher, then Vorpal Weapon for even more damage, and then being able to go shoot, throw a grenade, shoot again for just a huge amount of burst DPS is really impressive as well. And also, man, this thing actually performs really well with chain reaction. Again, this is the first time we're seeing it. I wasn't sure how good it would be, but when you set it up right, if there is a bunch of enemies and you just chain off, you're going to see in some of the background gameplay, it really feels like you're shooting a rocket launcher shot at those enemies. You just decimate them. So, in terms of ad clearing, I would definitely go Ambitious plus Chain Reaction, maybe Demo plus Chain Reaction, and then if you're doing boss DPS or dealing with harder enemies, definitely Demolitionist plus Vorpal Weapon. And the best part is that you can open your inventory and change around the perks whenever you want, and unlike switching to a different weapon, you're not going to lose any ammo for doing so. So that means, in most activities within Destiny 2, you fight a bunch of ads and then you get to the boss. You can easily run the ad clearing perks until you get to the boss, simply open your inventory, switch it to Vorpal Weapon, now you're doing a decent chunk more damage against that boss with the same weapon. That's actually a pretty awesome degree of versatility. So again, will this completely change the meta of the game similar to the Mountaintop? No, I don't think so. But is this worth going after and getting? Yes, absolutely. Guys, that's it for the video. I hope you enjoyed and found this informative. If you did, please remember to help me out by simply rating and especially sharing this video. If you guys want to see more Destiny 2 content similar to this, don't be afraid to slap that subscribe button. If you want to get in touch with me and keep up to date with the latest channel activity, the best way is to follow me on Twitter at RickKakis. That's linked in the description down below. Again, I hope you enjoyed the video, and as always, have a good day.